Old Timer here. We're starting a new game just to see how it is. I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be the game for me, but why not give it a shot? This is New World, and it is currently in beta, and I'm in. So we're going to give this a shot here, starting off with the character creation. Their suggestion is that I take on the Maharova server. It's a medium population. They've got a queue time. All right. Nothing more than, well, the Marias gets up to 8 minutes, so we're probably not going to do that. But yeah, you see here we don't have anybody in queue for that one. So yeah, let's go ahead and select Maharova. Oh wait, no, they've changed. Now it's Arali. Okay. We are in the Arali. We only have one character in the Western Psi world set. If you want to play in another wilderness, Western S Psi world, you will need to delete this character in Arali. If you have friends playing in other Western SI worlds, you will not be able to play with them. I understand. I'm assuming this is the old world. Get a little backstory here. What's happening with... Nice. So is that the character we'll be taking on? Or is it the guy with the robe?
The stories you've heard, they don't tell the whole truth. The island is indeed the place of legend. There's power and vast riches as well. But those who've gone before you have simply vanished, never heard from again. I saw the horror, the madness that overcame the crew. It was beyond any evil the world has ever known. How I survived, I do not know.
Nice.
The contents of this box are not of this world. They will guide you to that one, wherever and whatever that may be. Go then, Captain. Chart your course and your fate. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
All right. That's how we get there, I guess. Captain of our own ship. With a mysterious face. Oh, nice. Right-click cultivate. Okay, so this is the character we get to create. All right. We've got different body types. Oh, well, male or female. Excellent. I think I'll stick with male. Got a selection of faces, skin tone. Very cool. Different hairstyles. Oh, yeah, that's funny. This could be a lot of fun. Facial hair. All right, I'm not going to stick with this, obviously. Just exploring it a little bit, see what it looks like. We have a randomize feature here. Let's see. Randomizing your character will cause changes you have made to be lost. Are you sure you want to randomize your character? Yes, indeed. Well, look at that. That's an odd looking type. Let's see if we can do a randomized male. Let's see if it allows us to do that. That's an interesting look. Always wanted to have cornrows. I like the scar though, that's kind of cool. Oh, poor guy. Oh, that's cool. Something similar. All right, well, let's go ahead and do this on our own. Otherwise, we're going to end up with some weird things. Let's see if we can make old timer. So we'll need a face type. Let's go ahead and get rid of the hair just to make it easy to figure out the face types here. What works for me? We'll go a little bit of a profile just so you get a chance to see. I hope I don't look like that. And not quite. That's a little bit closer. Oh, please, heavens, no. Yeah, that would be sad. No. Not quite. That's an interesting... I don't think I have as quite a chiseled jawline as this guy, but the eyes and the nose, I think, are pretty close. So we'll remember this one here. We'll come back. Not quite. Not quite. New. Nice lips, though. I wish I had lips like that. That would be nice. He just looks like a friendly dude. Look at that. No. Nope. And no. But which one was it? Was it this one? No. Was it that guy? No, I can't remember. I think it was this guy. Okay, we'll stick with him. Skin tone is actually, I think, pretty close. I may be wrong. Darker, lighter, and darker. Yeah, we'll go with this guy. All right, hairstyles. Now here's where it can be interesting. Something that's resembling mine, because I've got... That doesn't seem to match. So what color you see up here in the hair doesn't match, I don't think. What's here? What if we just went... Yeah, that should be all gray, but that's different. Anyway, okay, we'll stick with as much gray as we can. And it looks like, oh God, is that the only? Oh, come on now. I could go all bald, which might actually be in my best interest. Oh, here we go. Yes, the friar tuck. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I just don't have that much in the back. I could grow it out. I could have a full-on mullet with the straight back comb over. What on earth? Yeah, I hope that's not really a thing. Ooh, that would be cool. But no. That's just weird. Reminds me of, the bad guy in The Fifth Element, played by Gary Oldman. Great character. All right, we're gonna have to go with this dude, because that's as close as we can get, at least for hair. Let's see what they've got for facial hair. Do they have the sparse beard, the wannabe beard? grayish. Yeah, maybe. No, too thick. Yeah, that one's getting there. Santa, no beard. Just the goat. Nice stash. That's actually probably the closest we're going to get. Let's see. Some interesting looks for sure. Ooh, I could just go full on Amish here. That would be kind of cool. Wow. The crazy old man look. They do have a pretty cool variety of facial hair. I'm surprised. Unfortunately, they all kind of look like, you know, cotton candy glued to someone's face. Oh, see now, if I could grow mine out that long, I would full on do the braid with a nice little, you know, I'd probably do something like a Celtic knot or something there. That'd be kind of cool. All right, I think that's as close as we're gonna get. This guy does not look like an old timer, but you know, short of doing that ultra old man face, I think that's as close as we're gonna get. Do some freckles. Oh, you can do scars. Interesting. Oh, wow. That's pretty darn cool. Do I want to just look badass? I don't think I need to look badass. I'm already old, so we'll stick with that. Egyptianite. Oh, that's funny. A cheek tattoo just doesn't seem to do it for me. That's bizarre. All right, we're gonna go straight faced here. No scars either. We'll get rid of that. Okay, there's our dude, and we'll go for Fergus. Will it let me do caps? Ooh, it does. Okay, so Fergus, old timer. You cannot change your name or appearance after this point. Are you sure? Yes, let's do it. Oh boy. Oh wow. It looked like land spikes coming up. That was weird. Let's see where it leads. Waiting to log in. Okay, that was our queue time. Very short. And we make it to shore. Wow, look at that. Okay, so standard WASD for movement. That's good. Just going to do a quick look around here. Look at the sky. Nice. Underwater's kind of a funky look right now. Cool. And there is our marker. So a lot of games, multiplayer online games, massively multiplayer, they'll find a way to draw your attention to where you need to go. And there's okay. Draw your weapon. X. Draw. Block with the right mouse button. Attack with the left mouse button. Left shift for dive. Nice. Heavy attack, hold the left hand. Sweet. We are now masters. E to top.
You! Come closer. Your captain needs you. There's something wrong. I'm not feeling right.
Yeah, looks like you're about to die, dude.
That devil storm. What in the nine hells was that about? And where is my box? I need my box. Did you take it? You bilge rat.
Yes, the bilge rat. That's
Something isn't right. To come so close. It's not fair. What's happening to me? I can't die. Not like this.
And he's out. All right, we're going to take all of his loot, because that's how we go. We have a round shield and 2 light rations. All right, view items in inventory, open the tab. Equip the shield. Good. And that's... Alright, it's got a bunch of stats on it. Blocking percentage, stamina usage, okay. Scales with strength. Cool. Alright, oh, and basic food. Some light rations. Alright. Close the inventory with that. Okay, eating and health. Consuming food and drink restores health. And they want me to hit 3, because if you look down the bottom right there, 3 is the hotkey for food. Nom 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 nom. Alright, I'm up to full health, I think. 778. Cool. Okay, up right corner there gives us our next task. Sole survivor, escape the shipyard to look for your crewmates. Alright, so there were other survivors. We gotta find them. Looks like a dude over there. Jumping allows you to move over objects. So I guess we're supposed to jump over this little stream. Piece of cake. That doesn't look like a crew member. Huh, yeah. So bringing up the combat dialogue, so I'm assuming I'm supposed to fight this dude. Alright, I'm going to open with the heavy attack. One more time. Ooh. Okay. Cool, heavy attack does pretty good damage. That's good to know. As long as you do it in the right amount of time. What is that? It's like this. I don't know. It's like almost like a smoking weed. That came out entirely wrong. He's not smoking weed. It's like a weed that is smoking and enveloping the ship. Oh, yeah. Don't do weed, kids. Weed kills. Alright, looks like we got ourselves another monster to fight. The drowned soldier. Ooh. Let's try a block here. Oops. There we go. Alright. So blocking is a bit of a delay. If you double click for your attack, because you know we're used to that spastic left mouse button on attack, if you do that, you have to wait for the whole animation to end if you're going to try to block. I'm going to try it again here. Let's just start with the block. It still takes some damage. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, there's more of that stuff. Must be some kind of corruption. Can I go up this? Mantle. Quickly scale over object. Space W. Oh, okay. Be right next to it. Alright. Let's do this. Block breaking. Disrupt enemy blocks with heavy attacks. Holding longer increases the attack's damage. Alright, so he's got a big shield there we need to get through. So we're going to go with a heavy attack. Oh, okay. All right. So once you've gone through with your heavy attack, it weakens him enough that you can take him down with regular. That's good. Okay, so Sword and Shield Mastery 2. K to purchase upgrades. Weapon Mastery, click on the sword to view the mastery tree for swords. And it looks like that is all that's available to me, so we'll click on that. Choose an ability. You have one unspent mastery point. Whirling Blade deals 145% damage to all foes within 2 meters. Nice. Or Shield Rush. Rush forward 5 meters, knocking back foes and dealing 125% damage. I guess it's hard at this point because I don't know. Am I going to be in a situation where I'm attacking multiple guys at a time? Or is it going to be a lot of one-on-one and I'll have a chance to just do a bum rush on the guy and knock him back with my shield and then wail on him? Let's go with the Whirling Blade, just in case. All right, so yeah, it opens up a tree here for Sword Mastery. Achilles heel. Okay, so there's quite a few. Let's see what it ends up being. If I focus only on Weapon Mastery with the sword, I can get down to Leadership. While holding a sword, all group members' damage is increased by 10%. All right. So it sounds like this is definitely a game for grouping. So I imagine if you are doing a dungeon, say, I don't know if that's a thing here. We've got auto run. Let's give that a try. Equal sign, huh? Interesting. But yeah, it sounds like it's set up for group play. For a lot of people, that could be a really good thing, and a lot of other people are like, can't I do this solo? So we shall see. Ooh. And there's your intro. All right. Okay, Soul Survivor, descend into the grotto to investigate the smoke. There we go. Down and to the right. Okay, doesn't look like a huge area, so let's go take a look. They've got a little bit of a drop off here, so once you're in, you're in. Can I get back out again? But just to see if it's possible. Yeah, kind of what they do. They want to make sure that there's only one place for you to go and there's no turning back. Makes sense. Oof. All right. Ooh, what's this dude doing? Oh, it's the captain. Or the captain's zombie self. Oh. All right.
Now I know the island's secret. Now I know true power.
Double hit. Tried to block. I blocked one. Game over. I died. Oh, that was fun. I'm assuming it's part of the thing. So I think I was doing okay against him in that fight. We shall see. All right. Not sure exactly what happened there, but says sole survivor investigate the watchtower, which I guess I'm facing that. And there's this great big old beam of light going up in the air. Maybe that means, hey, dummy, go here. Huh, flint. So I guess if you see something with a little O on it, it's an interactable object of some sort. And flint, pretty important thing. Yeah. Respawn point activated. Okay, so when I die, or I mean, if I die, I mean, really, am I gonna die? Come on. So yeah, when I die, this will be where I come back. Okay, Charity Douglas. Let's talk.
Another survivor. Saints be praised. It's always good to find a live one. That storm was fierce. Figured it would drown the lot of you. Me? Oh, I'm Charity. Watcher Douglas. From the Monarch's Bluff settlement. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
My name is Fergus. Fergus, old-timer.
Well, this isn't the best way to make an acquaintance, but it's actually the way most people arrive here. I suppose you're still wondering where here is.
Yeah. Hey, level 2.
You've washed ashore on the Isle of Eternum. It's hard for me to even remember the old world these days, but I know it was very different. On the good side, we generally don't ever age or die here. At least, not in any natural way. On the bad side, there's what happened with the rest of your crew. Well, see, they came back to life, but without their souls. They're wandering around the beach all aimless-like. The kind thing is to at least try and put them down for good. Would you mind?
I think I can do that. Okay, it looks like I've got a couple things here. Looks like I've got to upgrade my skills again, so I'm going to open up that menu with K. Ooh, this time I've got attribute points. Okay, so here are the weapons, I guess, that are attached to the different abilities here. So, sword and shield, great axe, warhammer, hatchet, and spear. Oh, there we go. For dexterity, it's bow, rapier, spear, and musket. So the spear warhammer, great axe, sword, and hatchet. I don't know why spear appears in both. It's interesting. Okay, and then intelligence. It's primary attribute for the fire staff and ice gauntlet. Ooh. Second attribute for the rapier and musket. Very nice. And then focus. Primary attribute for the life staff. So I imagine, sounds like they were kind of touching on the Holy Trinity here with the tank, DPS, and heals, maybe. Constitution is primary attribute for overall health, so everyone's going to need Constitution. Well, I've got 2 points. I'm going to put, okay, 1 in Constitution, and I see a lot of people with axes and swords so far. I'm going to go with intelligence. I'm going to try and see if I can go as a caster. Break the mold, right? Why not? I know I've got a sword and shield now. Cool. I could actually respec if this doesn't work out, so that's good to know. Okay. The other thing we had to do, I think it said J for the journal. Okay, so we have G for company. Alright, so it looks like each territory has its own groups, a little bit like my Final Fantasy XIV Online. M for map. Ooh, you can scale in or scroll in and out. Okay. So this being beta, this might be all that's open to us as beta players, or maybe there will be more to discover throughout the beta process. Upcoming invasion up here. Sign up for this invasion at Warboard in this town. So if I make it up there, okay, so you've already got some forts set up. Nice. All right. A lot of stuff here. So we're going to take it step by step here. Go back to our journal here. The rest of the crew. Investigate the shipwreck marked on your map. Defeat 3 drowned and talk to Charity Douglas. And we'll get 38.75 coin. All right. And that is the main story. So again, it's like a main scenario quest in Final Fantasy. Interesting. There's the attributes we looked at. Store. Oh. So we've got 25,000 coin. Whatever that coin is. So we can get a Crescent Fang. A Runic Jackal. I guess it's a bundle of things. Let's see if we can click on it without buying it. Ooh, that's what I would look like if I were to buy it all. Nice. Consumables. You could buy emotes. All right. As long as, and this would be my big note for anyone who's listening from the company, don't ever take this into real world money. Don't allow us to buy these coins with real world money. That's what's killed so many other games. Don't let that happen to this game, please. We want to play this game using only what is in this game. As soon as you bring in outside money, it becomes a PvP, min-max, pay-to-win game, and that's not what I want to play. And I know that there are a lot of people who feel the same way. Don't make that happen. Don't let that happen. That's all I'm going to say on that. Armor skins. Okay, so we just took a look at that one. Weapons. Good. Housing. We can get a chromal tiger for our housing item. Interesting. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a house. Company crest. So if we have a company, we can invest a little bit in that. And the Merriment crest pack. Okay. I'm not going to spend any money right now because I don't know that I'm going to do that. So yeah, we'll wait. Settings. Oh boy, look at all these settings. Okay. I do want to make sure that I am maxed out. Let's see, can we go higher than that? I have a monitor to do that. So let's give this a shot. So, high. Is there a higher than high? You can go very high and custom. Let's stick with these for now. All right. Cool. Yeah, that looks pretty darn good. I'm happy with that. Okay, we are heading out to... Alright, so it's in the northwest over there. Alright, so it's only WASD. You can change the direction just by moving the mouse. You don't have to hold down any keys to do that. Alright, the rest of the crew. 3 of them, huh? Alright. Landmark charted. We'll take out this guy over here. Power. Ooh! Surprise! Oh, I never even had a chance. That felt good. Alright. There was some loot over there I saw. Yeah, let's see. Let's take this guy out first. Okay, so 26 damage sounds like a lot, but I've got 804 as my max. And if they hit me once, oh well. Okay, so we have a supply cache. I got 7 iron cartridges. What is that? What is? Oh, ammo. Okay, so if we can get a gun. That's good to know. Here I was thinking swords and sweet. Oh, 59. Hey there. That was a big hit. So I wonder if that was technically a crit. Interesting. 59 again. Alright, I'm going to see if I can block there. Not very well. So my blocking skills need to be worked on, obviously. Can I pick up his mace? No. Alright. So pretty quick respawn rate. But you can see I finished the quest and there's a little marker, that streak going up into the sky saying, hey, come back over here. There we go. Alright, so block did a good job. It blocked all the damage and it used a little bit of my stamina. We'll try it again so we'll get a good look at it. Yeah, took 15 stamina to hold the block. Alright, not bad. We can take on 2. I think I'm going to stay out here for a bit and just work on my combat skills. Because, why not? Ho ho ho, take that, son. It's like these guys are lounging around out here, just taking in the nice beach air. Good morning. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we gain a level? Is that what happened? It's hard to tell. I know I've got an extra ability point to spend, so that's good. I'm going to head back towards safety here. And it must be available. Alright, let's check it out. So, can I work on my fire staff? I don't have a fire staff, but okay. Looks like I have to have the weapon to put your points in. That's okay because we can reset, so that's good. Right now we have a sword and a shield. So we'll focus on the sword and shield. Okay, I can activate that, or I can come down to the next level here. Opportunity, Whirling Blade causes 5% rend for 10 seconds. Rend reduces target's armor. Now I feel kind of like I've wasted a point here because I haven't used Whirling Blade at all. I've only been fighting, well I did fight 2 at once there, and I just forgot to use it. Alright, I'll try to do better. We'll click on that. And commit our point. That's all we had, right? Was the 1 point? Looks like. Okay. Is that everything? I think it was. Okay, let's go turn this in, see what we get. Whether it be loot, experience, or both. It'd be nice to get some more armor of sorts, some clothing. Charity Douglas.
I know you didn't enjoy that. But once their souls are gone, it's the most you can do for them. I wish I could say you eventually get used to it, but you don't. Not really.
Looks like I'm gonna get some pants. Hey, level 3. There we go. That's
Oh
how you
dear. Where are your manners, Charity? I'm sorry. After everything you've been through today, you're probably starving, aren't you? I didn't think
always.
to bring anything, but I can show you how to make do. Get some flint and wood, then make yourself a skinning knife at the fire. That's a start, at least.
Okay, we did pick up some flint, so we're good there. But we're gonna need some wood. Now I noticed while I was talking with her that there's this little smoking thing here. Ah, change of tune. I'm not going to read the whole thing out loud. Fighting the drowned, no one loves every part of their job, I suppose. Alright, looks like it's a 3-page document and we've found the first page. Cool. That's good to know. Okay, we've got a couple of points to spend. Oh, I still want to focus. I want it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep putting points in intelligence and in constitution. Because I'm hoping that maybe it'll help convince the game, hey, give them some gear for that, please. Alright. And I'm noticing also there's a pretty active chat going on here. Whether that is right here in the room with us, or this area, or if it's worldwide chat. It's hard to tell. Looks like he skinned a pig. Nice. Alright, more flint. Is there wood over here? I'm just gonna pick up all kinds of flint. What about wood? See, that should be wood, right? Should be able to pick that up. Might be too waterlogged. I'll come up here where it's a little bit drier, I suppose. More flint. Looks like flint. It's flint. I am the flint master. I will have a monopoly on flint. Alright, bush. What'd I get for that? Alright, got some green wood. Alright. So now I can craft a skinning knife. And I think she said to do that at the fire.
Get to it! That skinning knife's not going to make itself.
Okay, well you had the marker to talk to you, so I thought I had to talk to you. Sheesh. Oh, alright. Ooh, okay, so there's a whole crafting menu. I like crafting. It's one of my favorite parts of just about every game. Alright. I can make flint arrows, a mining pick, harvesting sickle. But we just need to make what did she tell me? What was I supposed to make here? Oh, flint skinning knife. Yeah, I can tell because it's a little. Oh, it's a mission item. There we go. So, flint skinning knife. Sweet. Click anywhere to craft. Done. Okay. Got ourselves a flint skinning knife. Now, can I talk to you?
Got your skinning knife, eh?
There we go.
It's not exactly pretty, but it'll do the job. I mean, don't feel bad. I've certainly seen worse.
Oh, I'm sure. Alright, we will complete the quest and get some experience and 16 points.
All right. Now that you've got your little knife, you can rustle up a meal. There's lots of boar about. Hunt one down, skin it, roast the meat on the fire, and that should tide you over.
Sounds like a plan.
Pick yourself a fat one if you can. This is actually a good hunting spot.
Alright. We'll also get a shirt. Yay! Okay. I'm going to pull up the map and see if there's like a preferred area. Is it marked on the map? Scroll in a little bit. Rise of Poseidon. Yeah, it doesn't really say any one area in particular is best for that. I guess you could do it over there. Yeah. All right. Let's head over there. All right, what did I press? Why am I walking? There we go. Don't you hate it when you hit a button accidentally and... Okay. Blackboard. Here we go. Okie dokie. No equipped knife. Okay, so let's equip the knife. I equipped it, didn't I? Oh, those are my pants. Equip. There we go. And then what? E. There we go. I'm learning. Yay! See, now this is a little bit more realistic. You know, coming from other games where you skin an animal and it happens instantaneously. That's a little bit on the crazy side. That doesn't really happen that way. Alright, do I have to cook a light ration at the campfire? See if I've got everything I need to do that. Craft. Concoctions. Light ration, there we go. Oh, apparently I got 3 pork out of that. I only need 1. And gain 3 points in cooking. Woohoo! Gotta make the other 2. Can I up that? Yes, I can, right there. Nice! So it's not perfectly intuitive, but if you take your time with it, it makes sense. It's a different type of system that I'm using. Hey, level 1 cook right here. Wolfgang Fergus.
Cold beach like this? Oh, nothing like a warm meal by the fire.
You
I
bet.
bet you're glad you took the time.
Oh yeah. And the duelist shirt.
I hope it doesn't seem like life is just a misery here. Some people quite like it. And the weather here in Monarch's Bluffs is nice. Most of the time.
See that guy's hammer? Oh my god. Alright. I've got options here. Anything else you need help with? So people don't die here or leave. So I can go 1, 2, or 3. If I hit 2, is it just going to bring that up or do I have to click it?
Not most of the time. And most of us don't even age. It's something to do with the blue Azoth. It's just not always predictable. Some age, some don't, some die, some don't, and then some come back as corrupted or lost.
Wow.
I'm afraid so. That was a freak storm that wrecked your ship. All these ships. I mean, it's corruption that causes storms off the coast all the time. That was the worst I've ever seen. It's that nasty red stuff, kind of an evil magic. Being corrupted is even worse than being lost. The corruption forms a ring around a turner and smashes any ships approaching. Storms are just a fact of life here. The best we can do is keep records of all the ships corruption claims. In fact, if you could scrub these ships for any keepsakes, the settlement will want them.
Alright. I can get myself a bow. I like ranged attacks. go ahead and give that a shot. Alright, let's open up the journal for Douglas's watch. Alright. Objectives. Main story. Cool. Yeah, finding more stories like that one will lead to me getting a bow. Nice. Okay, so let's go kill some more undead and get ourselves a bow. Is it the same spot? Search shipwrecks. All shipwrecks? Yeah, we'll give it a try. Flint. Lots of flint, so no excuse for not having flint. That's for darn sure. Pretty good job with the graphics, looking good. Okay, so the quest log just kind of became active as I approached this island, so that tells me that I'm probably going to find one here. Okay. Buy territory reward. You have 1 unspent territory standing point. What on earth is that? Territory standing levels let you unlock the benefits within the territory. Okay, so if I'm here, I get to do special things? Alright. And where was this one again? Was it Brightwood? Monarch's Bluff. Okay, standing gain. I can earn 5% more territory there. Or I can get 3% more experience or gathering. Okay, so gathering is the thing here. That's kind of cool. Goes hand in hand with the crafting and homeownership. Monarch's Bluff standing rank is 10 is needed to unlock this bonus. Okay, well, let's go with experience gain. It's a small gain, but hopefully that will make a difference for us. And we have more points to spend. I'm going to keep pushing intelligence and stamina. I'm going to be tough and smart. Yes. I'll be weak. But I'm tough. Alright. Let's find the journal. Probably coming in multiple pages like the other one was. Oh yeah, I've got gear I need to equip. I can right click equip. Yes, I can. Oh, don't even need to right click it. Just. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Looking like a proper swashbuckler now. Is that everything? So I got some rawhide and flint for stone cutting. Okay. Is that a zombie warming his hands at the fire? It looks like it. Catch on fire. So you definitely move forward as you attack. 6 more iron cartridge. Alright. So, assuming I'll be getting a gun relatively soon. Excuse me. Boxes. Let's go ahead and get some. Yeah. Get some more wood, just in case. Oh, look at that. Actually has an effect on the real world. Interesting. Oh, knocked me back. Jerk face. I hope I'll be able to loot them. Alright. Looks like 3 over here. Just need to get to the ship. I'm wondering if I can sneak by that guy up there. Oh. I got by the one guy, just couldn't get by the other guy. Oh, just gotta drop some notes. Nice. Some more cartridges. Alright. Oh no, there it is up there on the ship. Notice the jump is not a very high jump. Okay. Got the roster. We're missing 2 other pages. Did I take it? Okay, good. I got credit for it. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go to other islands. Okay, oh, they're marked. Okay, good. Off to the right. We'll just whack these guys as we go. And a supply stockpile. Nice. Warhammer, Great Axe, and Solvent. We're not trained in axes or hammers. That one does 88 damage. And it's only a little bit more than what I do. That one does 90. They're both two-handed weapons, I'm sure. Let me see. I have a shield equipped, and I doubt I'd be able to use the shield with these weapons. It doesn't show as a two-handed weapon unless I'm just not seeing it. Oh. That's why you can't stand around looking at stuff for too long. Alright, found the next. Oh, hey there. There we go. There's the book. So that is page 2. Excellent. Okay, page 3. Let's look here on the map. Off to the left. And that ship. Oh, there it is right there. Luckily, these guys aren't, they don't have a very big aggro radius. Mutiny is upon us. Bosun Arona has gotten it into everyone's heads that the ship would be better run by him, and the worshippers of, or whispers of dissent have grown to a dull roar below decks. I will have to reinstate my authority. Respect my authority. Sorry. By any means necessary if we are to reach our destination in time. All right. We've got all 3 parts of the book. Let's boogie. We can just sprint by these guys without having to actually fight them. Okay, is this a different quest over here? It looks like it. We're at Hurley's Hope, a different ship. Okay, what are we doing over here? Search for survivors and bring back any records of... Alright. Let's see if we can do that. I wonder... Yeah, they're all about the same level. So it's not like zoning into a whole new area where the mobs are a million times tougher. Ooh, we got a health potion. That could be important. Maybe I can put that on a hotkey here somewhere. Where? Okay, utilities, health potion. Okay, so I put food there. What if we put that there? Okay, so 4 is the hotkey for health. Got 11 pieces of ammo. And some arrows. Good. Oh, and loot. Nice. 6 more arrows. Alright, now we get to use our... Oh. I was going to use the multi-target attack, but I dirted it. More loot. More arrows. Nice. Ooh, there we go. The Drowned Quartermaster. He's level 4. Let's go in and... Ooh, okay. Alright. Hits hard, but it really, took me down to half. And that was with me not really paying very close attention. Doing a good job. Okay, so we got the records. And there's a supply stockpile. Sand flux. Ooh, and a leather coat. The gear store. Oh. I still haven't healed up here. Let me, obviously not a good place to sit and check out your gear, huh? I'm going to stay here for... Okay, let me eat. Let's see what that does for food, for health. Okay, so it gives you kind of a heal over time. You see at the bottom there, it's got that little plus with the up arrows. Good. All right, so food is important. That's good to know. Let me now come back to my gear. So comparing my leather coat that I just looted, comparing that to the duelist shirt that I was given earlier, the gear score is lower. But the armor ratings are higher. I don't know. That's a tough one. Got 25 arrows. Didn't I get a whole bunch of bullets too? I don't know where those went. Okay. Let's see if there's fall damage. Not from that height. Okay. Okay, so we're going to head back. Oh no, we've got another little thing we can do over here. So yeah, let's keep doing these. I don't know if they're side missions or part of the main mission. Iron cartridge, yeah, those are bullets. Where are they going? Ah, they're over here. Gotcha. So I've got a bullet slot and an arrow slot. That's good. We're heading in the right direction. Yes, we are. Ish. And because I like doing combat, I like getting loot, I'm not going to run away from fights unless I kind of need to. Ooh. And it opened up, as soon as I got to this area, it brought up another little questy thing. Anything inside? Doesn't look like it. Maybe on the other part. Oh! Bounty of Bone landmark. Interesting. What is that going in there? Nothing. Alright, so this landmark difficulty is level 4. And I am... What level am I? Let me see here. What level am I? I think I've leveled up a few times there. Let's go with K. Because I do have a point to spend. I could put it in axes. Huh, can't put it into either of those. Cool, so R will then take me into that charge. Let's go ahead and give that a try. How do you target? Okay, so the charge has a cooldown. I didn't know how far away I needed to be for that, so I'm going to get a little bit closer. Still have 3 seconds. We'll try it again after this fight. There we go. That's a good way to start a fight. Get a bit of a stun in there. Very cool. Okay. Let's head back in this direction. And that's not, is that it? No. I keep hitting tab, hoping that will target this next dude. There's a dude with a hat on. He looks like a captain. Probably the one I need to get to. Let's see if I can do that. There's another one up the ramp there with what looks to be a torch. Oh yeah, he's full on slinging stuff at me. Oh geez. Alright, so far. Oh, you can't. Let's see if he drops it for me. Alright. That was ugly. Okay, we got 2 down there. Looks like that's it. So let's come down here and take out these dudes. Cool, we got loot and the supply here. So we got some more bullets. What's in the stockpile? A life staff. There we go. Ooh, an axe, a leather coat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Riches beyond our imagination. All right. I want to now. I want to get back. I really should get back to turn this stuff. Ooh, there's the. All right. I gotta get to that. All right. And another magic potion. Grabbing the ship's flag. Sweet. Oh. So I need to collect the ship's flag from the stern. Go to the back of the ship. Alright. Go. Boom. Quest is done. Nice. So it's kind of nice just kind of going into an area and, oh yeah, now that you're here, why don't you try taking this on? And so that's what I did. Okay, so the second leather coat is better, but the gear score is lower, but the armor ratings are higher. I'm not sure I understand. Is the lower gear score better? Or the lower armor rating? I'm a little confused. And I'm gonna switch to the staff. Alright. I'm curious as to what effect that's going to have, if any. Cool. I now have ranged attack. I wonder if I can do that from a safe place here. So the chances of missing are definitely there. And if they can't get to you, they go back and restart. So that just makes sense. Not sure I like it yet. We'll have to see if, I don't know. I'll keep playing with it. But it could be good. We'll see. Alright, where am I going next? Alright, looks like we're just going to head back. So, up here. I guess you could do a little bit of hiding, assuming you're in a safe area. I don't know if there's such a thing. Let's see if there's anything. If it's just wood that you can get from the bushes. Wood louse bait. All right, bait. That's good. Sounds like you can do fishing. I like fishing in game. I'm not a big fan of fishing in real life, but in games, you betcha. All right. Oh, I got a long ways to go. Okay, so I need to go around this mountain. Let's go this way. coming across some interesting looking wreckage. All of these crates that are perfectly sealed up, and no one's thought, hey, I wonder what's inside here. All right, that was pretty uneventful, for better or worse.
That's nice. We found a fair amount of records, I'd say. The Monarch's Bluff settlement keeps all this. As a kind of memorial, I guess. I know
Level
you're
5.
probably wanting to head up to the settlement yourself soon. I promise. I won't keep you too much longer. It is nice to have company, though. I can't leave until I'm sure that any corruption down here has been dealt with. You can probably tell I don't actually savor this kind of thing. I was wondering, maybe you could help me out?
Mm-hmm.
I know the corruption that remains is coming from the sea cave. Turtle spit, we call it. If you could go in there and just deal with it, it would make my day. But do be careful.
You betcha. Okay, one last thing. Investigate the cave and talk to Charity again. All I'm doing is investigating. What could go wrong, right? Anything else I can do here? So, one of the unanswered questions, and I'm sure I'll get an answer soon, is loot. Where does it go, and at what point is... at what point are you going to be overburdened? Do we have backpacks? Stuff like that. Because as of right now, we have an inventory. Not sure where all of this stuff is, because I'm carrying 2 great axes, a longsword, a wooden bow, ooh, and a warhammer, as well as the staff that I've got equipped. I wonder if I should switch to the bow. It'd be fun, but I don't have any points in dexterity. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Just looking for possible loot. You never know. I really do like what they've done with the graphics here, though. This has a nice look, a nice feel, and it's responsive. You know, I haven't come across any noticeable lag, which is good. Now, sometimes when you approach a new area or a new element, like this open flame here, it would create an issue. Liking the staff at this point, just knowing when and how to use it. Corruption resistance, 59 out of 60. I don't know what that means. So the danger of this kind of attack is going backwards, making sure that you are still targeting. Making sure you can still target while making the run away. Alright, we're looking for the source of the corruption. We know it's in here somewhere. Is there a map? Not really. Okay. You can hear some voices up here. Looks like we have a named something up here. Veil. Oh. So you see I'm doing nature damage based on the little emblem there. I'm going to switch to my sword here and see what kind of damage it's taking. Okay. More damage and more quickly dealt. It's just melee. So I'd have to, you know, just make sure I am face to face with my enemy. Alright. How? Okay, so I saw there that I had a 1 and a 2. So if I just press 2 here, does that mean it's targeted? No. Alright, just have to put it into the 1 slot. I do like being able to take them out from a great deal of distance. Kind of satisfying. I think I had some points to spend. Yes, I did. Okay, let's heighten that intelligence a bit more. And the constitution. Why not? Hope I didn't KS or anything like that. So right now, this is just going to be about exploration. And I'm a big fan of exploration. It seems to be a little dark. I don't know if you can see it okay on your end, chat. Feel free to let me know if there's any adjustment. Maybe the sound is too loud. Old hardtack iron. All right. Sand flux. Alright, so that's looks like a crafting material. Same thing with the solvent. I am really interested in seeing what kinds of crafting opportunities the game does present. Life staff masteries up to 3. Ooh, I can purchase an upgrade for that. Nice. Alright. Oh, cool. There it is. It's not a fire staff or an ice gauntlet. It's a life staff. Okay. Heal target. Or shoot out a projectile. Do I want to go healing? If I join groups, then definitely want to defend. If Orb of Protection hit an ally, they regain recovery for 10 seconds. Okay, so I could hit them with my weapon and they'll actually heal. So that's the Q attack with this. I feel like such a bully. Alright, so from here on the main screen, it does show a backpack down in that lower corner. Let's go ahead and chomp some food here. Getting a little low on health. I think there's some corruption. I think that affects. Can. Seems like a pretty quick respawn, and I'm not sure if that's related to the number of players. Yeah, how's it going, Raven? I heard the same thing. I was reading on Gizmodo about it's only a specific brand of the 3090s. I can't remember which one it was, but luckily I don't have to worry about that. I didn't get a 3090. I got two 2080s instead. The 3090 came out, and I'm not even joking, a week after I bought this computer with dual 2080s. And it was right around that time that NVIDIA said, yeah, having two cards isn't really going to make a difference. So they killed SLI, basically, which was a big benefit of having two cards. But my system's doing just fine. Man, I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing here. I think I might be needing to head back to the top of the base camp, but I'm not sure. Heading back out into the daylight. Ranged attack is a bit beastly. Did they really? Oh, that is too cool. I'm not surprised. I mean, it taking place in Tokyo. That is very cool. Yeah, there's my wife and I generally watch the opening ceremonies. I didn't realize they'd already taken place. Mostly we like the Olympics for the women's soccer. Men's soccer is fun, and you know they do a good job, but it's the women's soccer, the U.S. women's national team. They're
destroyed.
They're pretty cool.
Whatever it was in Turtle Spit. Oh, saints be praised. That's a relief. Seriously, if we left some source of corruption down here, it would spread all over Monarch's Bluffs in a matter of days. Wherever you came from, they must be pretty tough there. I mean, you're hardly here an hour, and you're already cleansing corruption. It's pretty impressive, I'd say. The thing is, even with the source of corruption gone, this is still a really bad sign. One of us needs to take word back to the Monarch's Bluff settlement. We need to warn them.
4:30. Okay, so might be able to catch that in the next half hour. Depends on if I'm done streaming or not. I've fallen behind. I had an MRI yesterday, and I was supposed to do a video, and the medication they gave me to bring my nerves down for the MRI knocked me out literally all day. And so getting up today, I thought, you know what? I'm behind on my streams, I'm behind on my videos. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of that today. So normally I don't even stream at this time of day. But streaming early, and I'm scheduled to stream again tonight at 9. So I'll be doing Final Fantasy at 9 o'clock. And probably, hopefully, a video somewhere in the middle there. We'll see. I've got household stuff I got to take care of too. So, but I like the Olympics. So I don't know. We'll see. All right.
I prefer we go back together, but it's my duty to stay. You go. Take this message to Constable Seville. We've been worried about corruption surging like this for a long time.
All right. So there are different rewards here. You got your standard experience, 43.75 coin, which is interesting. Yeah. The way money works in games is hit or miss for a lot of them. And here, is it, you're giving me 3/4 of a coin? Tell me what that is. Is it $43.75? Okay, that makes sense. Or just say you're going to give me 4,375 coin. Or, scale everything down to 5 coin. Just, just to make it make sense. Raven says, yeah, I was planning on streaming today, but I am really trying to focus on my final weeks here with assignments. I've been getting straight A's through college, and I want to keep that up. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, yeah, doing all right. I'm happy to have that test behind me. I'm not a big fan of the MRI. That's, in fact, what gave me drawing a blank, claustrophobia, because I've had to do a lot of those in the past, and they freak me out. And so every time I go in for a new one, I have to have a little bit more in the way of medication to help me, not freak out about the fact that they're putting me in a really, really tight tube with lots of really, loud noises happening. It's just, it's a bit much. Okay, looking at my crafting here, I had to go to the campfire to craft. Now, I made my my knife here at the fire. Okay, so maybe, some blacksmithing. All right, that makes a little bit of sense. But if I want to make something else, I guess, I don't know. But I want to make a mining pick and check that out. I can make one. I've got the flint, I've got the wood. Logging axe, get into some lumberjacking. Become an herbalist, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what happens when we make a mining pick. Do we automatically pick up the mining skill? Alright. We've got it. Let's see what happens when we equip it. If we can equip it. So equip is double. Okay, there we go. Oh, they've got encumbrance in the game. Interesting. Okay, so I'm at 64 pounds out of 200, if they call it pounds, but that's what I'll call it, because that kind of makes sense. Okay, so I've got my pickaxe. I picked up some skills here. Let's see if they'll allow me to work on that. Doesn't look like it. Okay. What does the +1 mean? Okay, so kind of like in Dungeons and Dragons, you get to a certain threshold, they give you a bonus. So I'm not a bonus for intelligence and constitution. I guess it means every time I level up. No, it says pending points. Maybe oh, I never clicked commit. That's what happened. Alright, let's click on trade skills. Gathering, mining. I've got my pickaxe. Oh, what the heck? I've got my pickaxe for... That's for skinning. Alright, I guess you just pick up skills by doing. Let's give that a try. See if it works. Alright, let's see. How do I use it? It's equipped. Let's try just putting it in. No. Can't put it there. Can't put it there. F3. Okay, let's try just F3. You need a fishing pole to fish. Okay, I don't want to fish. I want to mine. How do I mine? Okay, so I need specific... Maybe I need to find the target first. Okay, it looks like, okay, I can find it at random, but I can track it once my skill gets to 25. That's what that looks like. We'll take a look. Is anything on the map? No. Ah! Oh, that's where I was. Where am I supposed to go then? That might be my target there.
Like I said, I really did enjoy your company. That message needs to get to Constable Seville.
Okay.
I'll see you around the settlement later, at least.
All right.
I hope.
I hope so too. Let's boogie on up to the settlement then. Keeping an eye open for rocks that I can possibly mine. I think they had a distinctive look. They look different than... Ah, boulder. There we go. E. Cool. Just click it once. It does its thing. There we go. Got 13 stone out of that. Nice. Cool. Just going to try this a couple times and get a feel for it. See if there's anything other than stone you can possibly get from a boulder. It probably is, but you never know. Maybe there'll be quartz or something that you can use for something else. Okay. Gaining some points in my mining skill, though. That's good. How are we doing on food? You know what? Let's take out another boar here. Drop some loot. And gonna get the skinning. Yeah, so far things are pretty intuitive. I don't have to actively equip the pickaxe or the skinning knife to use that skill. It just says, "Oh, you want to use that skill? All right, I'll equip it for you." These guys don't fight as well, but they do a good job of bum rushing you. So looking at chat over here, I've been ignoring chat, but it says RIP Bozo, Syndicate small and PvP mode always on, required PvP focused company, please send Tel for more info. So I guess that's one of the things I'm hoping to avoid. I'm hoping this isn't going to be one of those games where if you don't PvP, you're not going to get anywhere. Because if that's the case, I'm just not going to play this game. We'll see. Ooh, I know what she's hiding. Got some dirt, some gossip, some tea. Laikina, I left town at twilight to avoid a scene with Constable Seville, but she was there waiting at the gate like she knew my thoughts. Such a shame to see you go, she said. Monarch's bluff will surely miss you. A perfectly normal thing to say. For the 100th time, I wonder if things I saw Seville do that night were just a nightmare. I can hear your voice telling me that I'm being too paranoid. I find myself watching her. She seems so normal, wrapped up in the petty concerns of the settlement. But sometimes I catch a flash of it in her eyes. And when she looks at me, maybe it's always been there. Or maybe she sees me as a threat now. I'm coming to Windsward. If I head straight east all night, I should be able to get there by daybreak. The terrors of the nighttime wilds are nothing compared to that, what I'm leaving behind. I'm looking forward to a fresh start. Christopher. And there's possibly more. So Christopher doesn't trust the woman we're going to meet. We're off to go meet Seville and give her some information. Let's check this camp down here, see if there's another note. Ooh, it looks like there is. It's a contract. I examined the contract Isabella had signed and found the imprint of their seal to be rather unusual. As expected, it was embedded in red wax, but I felt that the symbol almost expressed the color of crimson in its strange geometry. I could not make sense of it, yet could not tear my eyes away. Isabella, noticing my gaze, said that she had seen the symbol, drawn with who knows what, inscribed on the walls of the heretic cell, also in red, but not wax. Azoth is not the Isle's true wealth. Vitae Aeternum's value lies much deeper than the vial of blue fire. Even if it rises from the ground in such quantities, it is akin to a field ready to be harvested. Signed F. And if you look at this, this is one of 18 pages. And it looks like the only page that we've got. All right, so this is Frederico's letters. That's who F is. Nice. Jeez. All of a sudden, there's this guy behind me. I'm like, oh! Wasn't sure if it was a mob. All right, I'm probably getting ahead of myself here just a little bit. Camp tier. Camping is not unlocked yet. But there's a camp right there if I choose to learn how to camp and can use it. I'm going to come back up to the road, then head back into town. I really do like what they've done with foliage and all that. It's definitely a different feel. Dude, turkey. Jawbone Cove turkey. Nice. Guess you can skin it. Got some feathers and poultry. Nice. So feathers, if I choose to go into archery, definitely will be important. Alright, how are we doing on the map here? Straight ahead, and we will be there. That's level 23. So this game has been available as a beta for I don't know how long. I just noticed it on YouTube yesterday, day before. So these are folks, if that's indeed how long it's been available, these guys have been playing non-stop. Okay, so I gotta look for Heloise Seville. Estebanita. Nice. Is that the bathroom? Is there a line? Huh. It's an interesting juxtaposition. You think of this as the new world, but everything looks like this paved, semi-paved road looks ancient. Another note over here. A notice of concern to carters and porters. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that is not entirely necessary to follow through on. It belongs to maybe just those individual people. Okay, let's see if we can find Heloise. Aw, 2 fruit. Just got so tired. Okay, let's take a look at the map. There we go. Scrolling in gives you a better idea. Alright, so we're going to head to the northwestern part of the little village here. What is this? Oh, it's a fast travel. Oh, nice. Okay. We got a little bit of a portal system here. Here we go. Town Hall. And Heloise Seville.
This every new face, I wonder, will those eyes soon glow red with corruption? That storm, then shattered mountain erupting. I think the moment we dreaded has come. Let me see. Yes, Charity reports the corruption nearly got a foothold on the beach. You must be the one she mentions here. Very well. You're welcome to Monarch's Bluffs.
All right, Raven. Hey, thanks for hanging out, and good luck with the homework. I'll be back if I'm not on when you get done with your homework. I will be on tonight a little bit after 9 o'clock. So yeah, come by, say hi. Waste some time, procrastinate.
The irony in this corruption business is that an old madman warned us about it years ago. Oh, he was right. It will get worse before it gets better. If it gets better at all, that is. No, he wandered off, disappointed and angry.
Hey, there you go. I'll try not to put you to sleep with my melodic voice. I'm actually going to take a look at some of my settings here. there's an experimental portion of OBS where you can actually have chat from OBS on screen, and I got to figure that out because I think that would be very, very cool. Enable in-game overlay, show chat. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't work with this game, which is too bad. Oh, maybe. Where'd it go? Not yet. I'm gonna see if I can get it to I put chat right here in the middle. And then
Most likely. The time has come for us to batten down. Oxford. He and I have discussed this possibility. He knows what must be done. The irony in this corruption business is that an old madman warned us about it years ago. Oh, he was right. It will get worse before it gets better. If it gets
set
better
hotkey
at all.
and hotkey settings to toggle the in-game overlay. Alright, let's come over to hotkey settings. Ah, in-game overlay. Let's make that hotkey. Can we do that one? No. I'm afraid I'm going to use one of the hotkeys that are important to the game here. So what if we were to use slash? All right, then we'll come down here to overlay. Nope, that's actually something for the game. Yeah, that's the hard part. Coming up with a hotkey that works for OBS but is not being used by the game. Let's see. What about, that's gonna be, let's try P. Nope, that's for emotes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with it, I think, and hopefully figure out what happened.
He wandered off, disappointed and angry.
How to get that to
well
work.
on his way to becoming lost, I suspect. I heard rumors of a creepy old man fishing by the Western River.
That's a good point.
Could be
Let me
the same
see.
one. Who knows?
Chat overlay. Let's see. Well, I've got the chat box. Okay, so yeah, we'll add that. And see if we can figure out where it's supposed to go. All right. So I've got it set for the middle of the screen. Let's see if it shows up. It does not. Yeah, so many parts of being a streamer and a gamer is learning so many different parts of tech and trying to figure out how they don't make it approachable for a lot of people. And And I say that as an old person. I totally get the fact that I'm way too old for this stuff, but I'm a tech guy. I've been working with computers as a gamer for a long time, and I've had to overcome a lot of, figuring out how to be how to mod games and add modifications, and back in the day, using the whole BitTorrent system to download, install, and all of that. There was a lot of steep learning curves. This one should not be a steep learning curve. But they also say that this is just a test. This is not really a usual aspect. All right, so that's that. Maybe. You see it, it's small though. That's not something a guy likes to hear.
Most likely. The time has come for us to batten down the hatches and seal the settlement off. Take Charity's report to Magistrate Beatsford.
Well, right
He
now
and
I've
I
got
have
this
discussed this possibility. He
big
knows
gray
what
box
must
in
be
the
done.
middle of my screen, which isn't good. Let me change the opacity. Does that help? No. Wow. All right. May have dug myself a hole and I won't be able to get out of it. Let me see. Yeah, on your screen, it does show up. So if I look over at my Streamlabs, I can see the chat in-game. My hope is that I would be able to see the chat on my screen rather than having to look over to my second monitor to see the chat. Because when I'm in-game, I'll get going and I won't see chat because it's, way off to the side. So I'll keep at it. I'll see if I can figure it out, because it is just kind of a, they're testing it out. Show chat. I don't need to see recent events. And we'll put that chat over there. Okay, well, we'll have to, we'll take a look at it at another time. It's just not working at this point. If you happen to watch this stream once I post it on YouTube, because I'm going to list this as a, just a video on demand, I think is the official term, then yeah, feel free to leave something in comments saying, hey, dummy, here's how you do it. I'd love to hear it. Maybe
Let
don't call
me
me dummy,
guess.
because that would
You've
be
brought back the Watch's report, have you
really
not?
mean, but,
I knew it as soon as you passed by, you see.
Urbanus Bickford, or Bixford.
I don't need to read it. The storm, the eruption of Shattered Mountain, none of it's a surprise to me. You I had not anticipated, however. This is an ominous day to arrive on Eternum.
I'm gonna get a hat. Woot, woot.
Your timing is either impeccable, or it's miserably unfortunate. Monarch's bluffs attract those marked for strange fates. Or so it seems.
Hey, how's it going, Boogie? Boogie IQ, love it. Great name. Hey, I've got a territory standing point. I've still got to figure out the standing points. Oh my goodness, there are just so many elements here.
Of course not. And I must not forget my role as a gracious host. You should check in at the inn and make yourself at home here.
Cool.
Return later, and we shall talk more.
I'm gonna get myself a flint logging axe. I didn't have to actually make one myself. Very cool. Check out the map. Oh look, it's right behind us. There we go, Demetrius Bitten. Not Bitcoin, Bitten.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
Oh. Nice. Welcome to Monarch's Inn, Monarch's Bluff Inn. Would you like to check in? This will allow you to recall and respawn at this settlement from anywhere in the world. Yes. So, of the millions of times I will die in this game, I will respawn here. That's a pretty nice looking little shack. I think they need some flames though, unless the chimney is on fire from the inside. But you know, we're in beta. They'll add that, right? Right? So, I guess you don't really get to sleep here, so it's just kind of for looks, huh? Ooh, the Merchant's Lament. So, gain the level by reading a book. That's the way life should really work. Read a book, kids, you'll level up. Oh, found in the Monarch's Bluffs hamlet, written in a dense, slanting hand. Huh. All right, so I've got pages 1 and 5. Very cool. Okay, let's take a look at our character. I'm going to hold on tight to the idea that I'm going to be this tough mage. I'm going to whack you with my staff, cast a spell at you, and then laugh at you as you hit me with your sword and it doesn't do enough damage. That's what I'm going to do. I can always respec when I realize I've made a horrible mistake. Okay, so I'm checked in. You can recall and respond to this in from anywhere in the world. Oh yeah, I've got a territory reward. I have 1 unspent. We are at Monarch's Bluff. Okay, so we'll click on that. While we are here, station fee, decrease crafting fee by 5%. Decrease the trading tax rate. There's a trading tax? What? Ooh, storage. Okay, so I saw those guys. I saw a group of people standing outside of a building like this, and I'm thinking, is there a line to use the bathroom? What's the deal? So increase storage by 25. Honestly, inventory management has always been an issue for me, so I'm going for storage space. All right. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where that storage is. Trading post, good. Kitchen. Syndicate Alchemist. Marauder Commander. All right. Ah, the storage shed. Okay, so I came in over here and I saw just a bunch of people standing in front of the shed. That makes sense. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. Like any game, it's there's a learning curve to it. But on the surface, there are some big pluses. I mean, it's a nice looking game. Graphics are good. They've done a good job with keeping it so that I've got a pretty high-end machine, so it would probably run smooth regardless. But from what I understand, most people are having no issues with it. There is a small number of people with the 3090 card. There's a specific version of the 3090 card that as soon as the game loads, it goes pop, and that's it. Very, very few people have had that experience, fortunately. All right, I gotta talk to this guy again.
There now. Even
And
in a strange
Icky.
land, one must get situated.
Let me make sure I'm seeing that
I read
right.
Charity's
Yeah,
report.
looks right. I'm
You're
doing
quite a
well.
hero,
Thank you very
by
much.
her account.
I'm all right, got a,
Whether
I've
you
got a
realize
logging
it or
axe.
not, I
Cool.
think you have come to help us here in Monarch's Bluffs. Right at the hour of our greatest need.
I'll help if I can.
I will put all the town's resources at your disposal. You can acquire supplies, or sell them at the trading post, and I have allotted you a storage space. Go and see them for yourself.
All right. Okay, let's check out the storage because we already. Oh yeah. Do the trading post. Is that what this is right here? No. Oh, it is. Okay, this is the trading post. Okay. So here I can sell things that I don't need. And I do have a couple of weapons. Got 2 great axes. I guess they're 2 different versions because I can't just click and sell 2 of them. So I can sell it for 4.2, huh? I'll get 4 because that 0.2 will be lost in the tax. I'm a great axe of the soldier. Or that's what I sold. Alright, and this one is a great axe of the battle mage. Okay, so, oh! Alright, so this, it kind of has a Diablo-esque feel to it. Plus 3 strength, plus 6 intelligence. So these things have some stats other than just damage. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Oh wait, that's to buy. I don't want to buy. I think I ended up buying something. I need to sell. Here we go. I was on the wrong tab. So now I've got 3 axes to sell, I think. Let's take a look. So I can place a sell order. So I guess it's kind of a putting it on a, it's not a commission, what is it? Consignment store of sorts. I've got 3 here. Alright. So there's 1. 2. Should I sell the axe I just bought? I'm losing my shirt on that one. Alright. Okay. I gotta put on my hat. Got 2 leather coats. Neither of them are special. Well, it's too bad. I was kind of hoping that there would be a general merchant where I can just go, hey, here's all my crap, give me all my money. But this is almost like an auction house feel to it. Alright, so those are the things I've got up for sale. For sale. Okay, so you know what? I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to get it all through looting. Alright, so Boogie says, I don't I don't think I'll try it at the beginning. I'll wait some time and check its reviews. Until that time, I'm happy with Final Fantasy XIV. I'm right there with you, Boogie. But I thought I had to make up a stream today because I've not done any videos or streaming lately. So I thought, all right, this will be a chance for me to do just that. So yeah, I've got another, I don't know how many more minutes left before I need to go get some foods. But I figured I'd get my streaming in, then I'll do a video for Final Fantasy XIV, and then I'll maybe even stream some Final Fantasy tonight. We'll see. I don't remember where that box was. Other way. But yeah, that's I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far, but it's a different game, a different feel to the game than I was expecting. But you know, so was Final Fantasy. That was not something that it took and I'm still really unfamiliar with so many aspects to Final Fantasy. I've got a lot to learn there. And so I'm not going to allow myself to be too distracted with this game. But I wanted to try it. I wanted to stream it and see, see how it goes. You never know. Okay, so I've got a storage shed. Let's see what kind of space it gives me. So basically 1,025 pounds worth of space. So as a miner, somebody who's going to be digging up a lot of rocks, I probably don't want to use it for that. Got some cooking stuff, poultry and pork, that's good. Fishing gear. Fishing is always the one that gets me. All right, let us, ooh, I've got gauntlets too. Gauntlets and a hat, I need to put those on. Let's store these two. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm so used in Final Fantasy, I would just use both mouse buttons to move. Doesn't work that way in this game. So that's going to be the hard part for me, is figuring out, okay, what am I doing here? Tab. And right click, equip, boom. I just want to see what you look like. I can't, can I right click it? Nope, that's not going to work either. Okay, well, that's the only look we're going to get. And let's put on these gauntlets. Oh yeah, look at that. So my gear score goes up to an 86. No idea what that means, but it's at 86. All right. Cool. Okay, well, it is time for me to go get some foods. I will be back later on this evening, 9 o'clock Pacific. I'm scheduled to do some Final Fantasy, and I will do so. Moogie says, that is the amazing part of Final Fantasy XIV. You don't have the feel to rush to endgame, and that is such a huge part of it for me. I really don't feel in Final Fantasy that I've got to do the mad rush to keep up with anyone, and that's why I've got a 36 now. He's a summoner, and a 32 white mage. I got a bunch of other guys at 8, 10, 16. And I could switch over and not feel too rushed, or focus on my MSQ with my level 36 guy, unlock some stuff, whatever. Or just say, you know what, I'm going to be a botanist tonight and just do that. Yeah, doesn't make for the most exciting streams, for sure, but if I'm just playing the game to play the game, really, yeah, I one of the big pluses for me for Final Fantasy is the fact that there's just no sense of you have to get this done right now. And continuing your quote there, you say, I am a WoW refugee. Yeah. 13 years of playing with breaks. Yeah, and that's why I said 14 plus years, because those plus years, I actually played in beta test, kind of like I'm beta testing right now, New World. But the first, I don't know, I probably put in 2 months of beta testing for World of Warcraft. So to see, the very beginnings of the game and how exciting it was compared to what it became. It was kind of a slow decay for me, just watching this game go from exactly what I wanted. Everything that I was looking for in a game. It had the crafting. It had this huge open world, and it had the chance for you to solo, but you could also work with your friends, and I made some amazing friends doing just that. Dungeons of varying levels of difficulty. It was just, there was so much beauty to the mechanical elements to it. It made sense and it fit for me. But as it progressed, they started releasing expansions, and that first expansion, oh my God, I was so overjoyed with the Burning Crusade. So many cool parts to it. And they introduced a little thing that kind of got out of control. And it was the battlegrounds, and the battlegrounds in zone. When you, as a Horde player, you first zone in, you've got that little villa. I can't remember the names of all the locations, but there's your first of your 3, I believe, PvP points in the zone. And whoever controls those PvP points has a bonus in the zone to do stuff. So all of a sudden it became a major part of the game. And if you aren't controlling those PvP points, you aren't getting the bonus, and the other side is. So you were, in a way, being punished because you don't like to take part in the PvP. And that was it. From that point forward, PvP became the thing. And, obviously wasn't the only thing, but really it was kind of the beginnings of this, Twitch mentality. Not Twitch the program, but the spastic, 18-year-olds with the lightning reflexes just beating the crap out of everyone else because we couldn't keep up. So my age worked against me there. Maybe if I were younger, I'd be into that, but honestly, no, probably not. I like attention to detail. I don't necessarily like, spastically jamming a whole bunch of keys, hoping that you're going to get the right combination in. It's just, Hellfire Peninsula, thank you. So, looking forward to Final Fantasy. I know that there's PvP. I know that there are other elements of the game that are not going to be my thing. That's just where we are, and I'm okay with that. I'm just hopeful that, yes, the story is going to be beautiful and powerful and meaningful and emotional. I'm ready for that. I'm hoping that the other elements of the game hold up, whether it be the crafting, the exploration, the scaling of difficulty for dungeon content, end game content. There's a lot that I don't know yet about Final Fantasy, and I'm hearing good things, but I'm intentionally not watching a whole lot of videos. I'll watch a couple here and there just to make sure I know what I'm doing in dungeons, but everything else I'm trying to learn organically, like the game just came out. For me, that's the real enjoyment of a game. That's why I'm trying this. It looks promising, and I'm hoping that it'll have that new game feel for me without that sense of you've got to rush, you have to be there, you have to do this, and you have to do the PvP just right. For sure. Oh, good. Well, I'm looking forward to that, and thank you for the encouragement in that, because that I wasn't horribly worried about it because, I haven't paid for it yet. Honestly, I've got 5 days. I just got an email from Square Enix today saying you've got 5 days left of your free trial. Okay, I'm gonna play this game for free for 5 more days. Honestly, that is so much time that they've given you. I mean, I've played all of the jobs. I've done all of the everything. I had a taste of it, almost every aspect of the game for free. It's just amazing that they've given us that opportunity. So yeah, when my 5 days are up, I'll be paying for my subscription. But yeah, I got to experience all of that for free. It was so cool. Yeah, the unlimited. And that was the big difference between Final Fantasy and WoW. In WoW, you couldn't, group up with people. You couldn't loot dungeon things. You couldn't use the auction house. There was this thing, you had limit. I have found none of that in Final Fantasy. Yeah, up to level 60, because that's the first expansion, right? You've got a Realm Reborn, and then, is it Heavensward? I think that's what it is, and that's to level 60. And the fact that they've just said, yeah, here, try it. They're confident. They know, okay, you played this much, boom, you're hooked, and it's working. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm on 2 hours and 20 minutes of stream. My voice is starting to feel it, and I gotta get some food. But I will be back tonight. I'll be in Final Fantasy doing a video at some point this evening, and then I'll be back on at 9 p.m. streaming Final Fantasy. So if you're around, we'll definitely chat. Maybe I'll see you in game. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. And Rad Raven, if you're still there, finish your homework, dude. Slacker. All right, dude. I'll talk to you later. And yeah, stay safe out there. I'll talk to you soon.